Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks, joining us from Fergus Falls, Minnesota. He weighed in at 158 pounds. His fine record stands at 17 wins, only one defeat, with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing Andy Chaos Kolle. His opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner in this 10-round main event, wearing orange trunks with black trim, hailing from Aiken, South Carolina. He weighed in at 157 pounds. His outstanding record stands at 34 wins, only one defeat, 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Please welcome the two-time and current WBO welterweight champion of the world, Paul the Punisher Williams. Once again, a referee in charge, Jerry Cantu, now to give instructions. 10 rounds of boxing scheduled.
Mouthpiece. Let's go, Paul. Mouthpiece. Okay, let's go. Gentlemen, you've been given your instructions in the dressing room.
I want a good, clean, hard fight. Touch him up, good look to both of you.
And if it's a good, clean, long fight, it'll be the first of the night, Wally.
That's for sure. We'll get to use the online scoring.
Andy Kolle. He's a southpaw, so it's guys looking in the mirror in that sense.
Are you ready?
Sometimes two southpaws can be deadly boring. I don't think this will be.
Nah, I think they're actually going to like two regular fighters. I say that as a right-handed man. I don't think he's regular. But boy, Williams' arms go down to his ankles.
Look at the reach. You know, and one thing about Williams, the criticism in that Quintana first fight he couldn't get off, he was winding up too much, you know, and Quintana was timing him. I don't know if Coley's quick enough for that.
Well, yeah, and the other thing is, you know, basically, sometimes we forget, but these are human beings, and they have bad days at the office, and I think that was a bad day at the office.
No doubt.
For Paul Williams.
And he didn't make excuses, Wally.
No.
But see that little swing motion that sort of gets his offense in gear? Kolle catches.
Yeah, he snuck a right in there.
Oh, he gets driven back. A power shot. Oh, another left hand, and Kolle taking flush bombs here a minute into this fight. Oh, Williams just teeing off. He's zeroed in and found his mark.
It looks as if Paul Williams has brought both the speed and the power with him.
Sure has.
Up the ladder.
He said he feels stronger, you know, not perceptibly so. He typically walks around 165, so this isn't a colossal leap up. But, man, he is driving Kolle back.
And he's fighting, you know, I don't want to say more under control because he fights under control, but he seems to be fighting a little bit more patiently than he did as a welterweight, not trying to do things too quickly.
Yeah, poor Kolle there with a jab, and he just ate
a
combination. He's flat. Through the
It
ropes.
was the right hook that did it.
6, 7.
Left was the icing on the cake.
It's over. What a combination that was.
Wow.
Thunderous firepower.
Do you think that sent the
Paul
message?
Williams.
Is that the message you were looking for?
That's
Nicholas?
exactly what I was looking for.
Well, he sent it.
Not what Andy Kolle had in mind. Wow, he just sliced right through a previously durable Andy Kolle.
And that was a tremendous right hook. Kolle was basically out on his way down, got hit with the left hook on the way.
Tail end, right, perfect punch placement. Just raw bursts of power, Wally.
Yeah, and we saw him hurting Kolle early, and you'll see it here. There's a right hand that he ran into, and you'll see the beginning of the effect. Actually, it's a left hand. See, I get confused by the southpaw style as well. See it again, same punch, straight left hand, same punch that he knocked out Quintana with, incidentally. And you can see right there, the legs are starting to go already on Kolle. Now we'll get a look at the knockdown, and this is as pretty as anything you'll ever see. First, the left hand lead, double hook right hand. That is as beautiful as you can throw it. Left hook to the body, left hook to the head. I should say right hook. Turn me around here. These are southpaws.
But you know what I liked? Even though Kolle caught that first hook on the arm, he didn't catch the other one.
Oh,
so if
man.
you keep throwing shots, great things happen. Wow, he just barreled right through.
Paul Williams looks like he pretty much expected that.
Take notice, world. You already have. Jimmy Lennon Jr. now with the official impressive word.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a time of 1 minute 37 seconds in round number 1. A referee in charge, Jerry Cantu, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout, Paul the Punisher Williams.
And we said this would be a fire drill for him. It was Andy Kolle who suffered the meltdown there.
Sir, he fought like he was on his way to a fire.
Oh, he just-
Thank you, Nick. You know, I'm here with a guy that can't get any welterweights to fight him, so now he's working on not getting any middleweights to fight him. Listen, I know it was an overpowering performance, but did you want to show this much this soon to the rest of the middleweight division?
Well, not so much the middleweight, you know what I'm saying, but when I get in my rhythm, man, it's like nothing can stop me, man. I'm in my rhythm, I'm a game, and everything's coming to play. My game plan was to go out, you know what I'm saying, take control, you know what I'm saying, use my jab, you know what I'm saying, set up some big shots, and that's what we did.
Well, I asked you earlier today, you know, what kind of things do you think you need to work on? You said, I want to work on sitting down on my punches a little bit better. You did it with Quintana. This is the second straight one-round KO in a row. Are you going to go from Paul Williams, the boxer, to Paul Williams, the KO artist?
I think I'm going to go back to Paul Williams, the punisher. I want to punish my guys a little more, but, you know, hey, if they get out of line, I put them in that one-round check, and I put them in the bag again.
All right, so this wasn't, let's see if this was punishment enough. Here, you do the commentary.
Well, you know, who that dude is?
you double hooked with your right in case you didn't notice when you were doing it. Right to the body, right to the head. Look at that.
Yeah, like Mr. Peterson tell me all the time in the gym, he say the money's on the hook. You know, the hook, you know what I'm saying, most guys don't really get to see the hook, you know what I'm saying, come from the outside. So when they hook hit them, you know what I'm saying, they in another la-la land.
Now, you look like you felt very, very comfortable at the weight, but what is the plan? Are you trying to go back to welterweight, or are you going to stay here?
It ain't no trying. We're going back to 47 on November 29th. We're taking on whoever step up my way in that 47. I'm throwing them out the water.
Well, you guys have had trouble. You know, I talked to George Peterson about it earlier today. You know, you tried everybody. You tried Mosley. You tried Judah. You tried Margarito. I mean, you can't get any of these guys back in. How are you going to get them back in now?
Well, what's going to happen is, you know, after a while, the pressure that's going to be applied so great until after a while they're going to have to break down or join the Girl Scouts. One of the two. So I don't know what's going to happen there.
Well, I think they're more likely to break down, quite honestly. But at some point, this man is going to be a middleweight.
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, we still got some work to do in 47. You know, we practically cleaned that division out. Nobody will fight it. And our next step will be 54 or 60, and probably 68. So, you know, there's a lot of room there.
Do you feel like the same fighter at 160 you do at 147?
Oh, yeah, you know, only thing different from the 60 and the 47, I get to eat like I want to eat, you know what I'm saying? Even 47, I get to eat too, but 60, I go eat me some steaks, you know what I'm saying, burgers and stuff, you know. I ain't got to worry about the weight, you know what I'm saying? But 47, that's my weight. I love that 47 weight class because guys look at me like, how this guy coming at 145? He's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, strong enough to do nothing. When I get in, I blow him out of there.
All right, so we saw a sneak preview tonight of Paul Williams, the middleweight. Paul Williams says he returns to welterweight in November. Great victory tonight, Paul. Congratulations. And Nick, back to you in ringside.